Once upon a time in the golden city of Athens, there lived a brave young prince named Theseus. He was clever, strong, and kind, and he dreamed of becoming a great hero who would bring peace to his people. But Athens had a terrible secret. Far across the sea on the island of Crete, there lived a monstrous creature called the Minotaur. Half man, half bull, hidden in a twisting stone maze so deep and dark that no one who entered it ever came out again. Every 9 years, the cruel King Minos of Crete demanded a terrible price: 7 brave young men and 7 lovely maidens from Athens to be sent into the labyrinth, where the Minotaur would hunt them down one by one. This year it was time again. When the black-sailed ship came to collect the tribute, Theseus stepped forward and said, "Let me go in their place. I will slay the beast and end this sorrow once and for all." Though the people wept and begged him to stay, Theseus was firm. With sword in hand and fire in his heart, he boarded the ship and sailed away. On the island of Crete, Theseus met Ariadne, the daughter of King Minos. She was as kind as she was clever, and when she saw the brave prince, her heart stirred. That night, while the moon lit the palace garden, Ariadne whispered, "The labyrinth is impossible to escape. But take this." She gave him a ball of golden thread, glowing softly in the starlight. "Tie one end to the door. Unravel it as you go. When you slay the beast, follow it back." Theseus took her hand and said, "You have saved me already." At dawn, Theseus stepped into the labyrinth. The air was cold, the walls twisted, and silence hung heavy. Only the golden thread marked his path. Deeper and deeper he walked, sword ready, until he heard it, a low, thundering growl. The Minotaur leapt from the shadows, tall as 2 men with horns like daggers and eyes like burning coals. They fought, fierce and wild, until with one last cry, Theseus struck true. The monster fell, and the maze was quiet once more. Following the thread, Theseus returned to the light where Ariadne waited. Together they fled Crete and sailed into the dawn. But as fairy tales often turn, their joy was not to last. One night on a quiet island called Naxos, Theseus left Ariadne sleeping by the shore. He boarded the ship alone. No one knows why, whether by fate, by fear, or by cruel advice. But when Ariadne woke, the sails were already far on the sea. When Theseus returned to Athens, the people cheered. The beast was gone, the tribute ended, and peace restored. But the prince carried sorrow in his heart, for the one who had saved him was lost. In her honor, he swore to rule wisely and kindly, and Athens grew strong and proud. In the labyrinth, courage faced fear. In the garden, love faced fate. And in the heart of a hero, even victory carries a shadow. And so ends the tale of Theseus and the Maze of the Minotaur, a story of monsters and mazes, threads and choices, and the price of becoming a legend.